stomach. Get over on your stomach.
Hold on. Okay, please, sir, please don't do this. Please don't do this, sir. Please, help me, please.
You know what?
Help me, please. No, please help me. They will kill me, please. Please.
Keenan,
Relax.
watch out.
Help! They're trying to kill me.
Hey, stop him or tase you. Stop him or tase you.
Relo's trying to kill me. I have stuff on YouTube.
Stop it or I'm gonna tase you.
Yes, sir.
Stop it or I'm gonna tase you.
Hey, please help me. Help!
Stop it or I'm gonna tase you. Stop it or I'm gonna tase you. I'm gonna tase you. Stop it right now. Stop it right now. Turn over. Turn over, I'm gonna tase you. Turn over or I'm gonna tase you. Turn over, I'm gonna tase you.
Yes.
Watch your elbow, partner.
You're trying to George Floyd me. You're trying to George
Stop
Floyd
it.
me.
Stop it or I'm gonna tase you. Okay, stop it or I'm gonna tase you. Stop it or I'm gonna tase you. Stop resisting.
Please.
Stop resisting.
Please.
I'm gonna tase him. I'm gonna tase him.
They're trying to kill me. Reload.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Yes, sir.
Don't resist.
No.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Okay.
Stop it.
Help.
Stop
Help, please. Help.
it. Do not
I'm not
move.
resisting.
Do not move.
Okay.
If not, I'm gonna tase you again.
Okay.
I got one.
Okay. Help me. Okay.
Here, hold on. Stop it. Stop resisting.
Caller. Natasha, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
You're on the air.
Hey, Mr. Peterson.
Hey.
Hi, Jesse.
How you
How
doing?
you doing, honey?
All is well, Natasha.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about, you played a video with the guy on the floor and
On the
it appears
ground.
that it was, yeah, on the ground, on the floor, same thing. It appears that there were several cops on top of that guy,
Yes.
and he was apprehended. He had handcuffs on his back. He kept saying, please, don't do me like Floyd Joy, whatever, what's it, George Floyd or something. He kept saying that, and the cops kept telling him to be quiet or, this and that. For me, watching the video and hearing what he said, he's under influence because the way he's acting erratically, blame it on cocaine or drugs, whatever. But my question to you, okay, let me finish what I have to say. So he's acting erratic. He's under something, right? And then the cops keep telling him, now there's 3 or 4 cops right there apprehending him. There's nowhere for him to go. He can't go anywhere. And he has handcuffs. Just put him inside the car. Why do you have to shock him with a taser? And there were studies from the American Heart Association that says, they had a study of 8 people, right? And then those people were tased. And guess what? It caused cardiac arrest and sudden death. So why would you continuously tase a person that you have under control? It has nothing to do with black or white. It's just common sense. You don't continuously tase someone if you have them under your control. I just don't understand that fact. And I don't care about black or white. It's just pure common sense. These cops, most, not all, want to resort to using their weapons. I don't know why.
So
Sometimes
are
they
you,
should. But my
Natasha,
question to you,
are you black?
Yeah, sorry. I don't think that matters, does it?
Yes,
Let's-
it does matter. Are you black?
Okay, yes, I am black.
Why were you ashamed to say you're black?
No, I'm not ashamed. I'm just saying, does it matter? I don't care
Yes,
about
it
black
does.
or white.
And so your question
Okay.
for me is what?
My question for you is, why do the police have to resort to these tactics, especially if they have someone under their control?
Oh,
I don't
okay.
understand that.
Nice. Number one, they didn't say be quiet to that boy. They said to stop resisting. Number two, according to CBS, the cardiac arrest happened 4 hours after being arrested, according to CBS. Sister, and I understand that you're black and you just don't, you people have forgotten the normal way, the right way to doing things. But had the, and I'm being, I totally understand, but
Are you judging me because I'm black? That's not nice, Jesse.
Had the black guy stopped, never took off when the cop first approached him, and followed his instructions, he would probably, unless some drugs or something else may have caused the cardiac arrest, he would probably be alive today. And so the common sense way for the blacks is to be taught now, when cops stop you, you don't resist arrest, you don't run, you don't cry, it's George Floyd. You don't carry on like that. You're putting yourself at risk of dying, and you're putting the cops at risk. The cops don't know if you have a gun. They don't know what you're going to do when you're acting crazy. And so
I completely agree.
Hold on a minute.
But
and so hold on a minute. Natasha, hold on. Hold on.
Go ahead.
And so what the blacks needs to start doing is telling the blacks how to act rather than going along with them acting out of order. And that way they'll learn how to act again, and you won't see a lot of this stuff happening.
I completely agree with you, but when a person is under influence, all logic goes out the door.
Yeah, that's it. That's another reason they need to stop, because you high, and I don't know if this guy was high or not, but you're high and you're acting crazy. What do you think the cop's going to do?
Yeah, but another thing I would like to tell you.
What do you think about that?
No, okay, let me ask you this.
No, respond to that first, and then you can ask me. If the guy's high and then acting crazy, because according to the report, it said that he was on cocaine and pot. If he's high and acting crazy and black, what do you think the cop's going to do?
Well, it depends on the cops, right?
What do you think the cop's going to do?
That's what I'm saying. It depends on the cops.
What do you think the cop's going to do when you're acting that way?
They're gonna apprehend you or whatever. I don't know. It depends.
So
on
why
the
don't y'all teach that to one another?
Listen, I agree with you when I don't like when people act erratic and go crazy, but when they're under influence, it's hard to control. But the guy was controlled. He wasn't controlled. He was fighting underground, according to the video there. He was carrying on, and then he kept trying to run, and then he started, I'm George Floyd. They're trying to do George Floyd. With the brains, right? He was scared. The man was scared, and he was under the influence. I'm not trying to make an excuse for him, but we need to find a way of how do we handle people, because white people be under influence too. Let's look at statistics here, because you always talk about black people this, black people that. I'm black, and I look at statistics and facts. Let's look at the Federal Bureau of Prison. What it says here, 69% of white people are in jail, whereas, I'm looking at statistics from 2023, whereas, let's see here, the whites, because you always say, okay, so 60,000 blacks and 91,000 whites are in jail. These are from the Federal Bureau of Statistics of Prison, FOB. So when you always say, oh, black people this, black people that, I think it's people in general are angry. We shouldn't say, oh, blacks, whites, and separate. Yes, you're probably considering your own because you're black, but we have to look at the facts here.
When you say we, who are you referring to?
People in general, like people like you you influence the world, you influence a lot of people. But when you say certain stuff that blacks attribute, oh, blacks are upset, blacks are mad, I think that's fallacy.
You don't think the world already know that? You don't think the world can see that the blacks are carrying on?
No, but it's not only blacks.
No, do you think the world see that it's the blacks that are carrying on real bad?
I can't speak for the world.
But you speak for everybody else. What the?
No, but what I see, if I'm looking at the statistics, I see the numbers. I can go by the numbers, or I can go by what I see. What I see in this world today, and what influencers are like you are stating.
So let me
I love everybody. I don't care if you're white, black, Asian. I love everybody.
Let me ask.
I'm not going to put a race down just because I'm unhappy.
How's that putting them down, trying to point the right way for them?
Oh, I agree. Certain things you say, I totally agree. But let me ask you one thing.
No. Let me just respond to something, and then hold your thought there. But I want to respond to something you've already said. Number one, quoting statistics, how is that going to make the blacks act better and become better by saying what white people are doing? How is that going to help the blacks?
Let me ask you this.
No, answer
Do you
that question
think
first. Stay with me. Answer that
Okay,
question.
okay.
How
Sure.
would that help the blacks stating what the whites are doing?
I'm not saying for you to state what the whites are
No,
doing.
no.
I'm just
You
saying,
stated your little statistic. What I'm asking, how is that going to help the blacks by pointing out what the whites are doing?
That's what you're doing.
No.
You're
I'm
pointing out
asking
what the
you
blacks are doing.
why are you? How you quoted the white stats there?
The statistics.
But
the Federal Bureau of Statistics.
how is that going to help the blacks?
How are you helping the blacks?
No.
is the
You're not
question.
answering the question. Stay with me with the question.
Okay, to me, that's not helping the blacks.
So what's the
We need to
purpose of
focus on the
quoting?
problem. We
So-
need to focus on the root of the problem.
Right.
Which you always say is anger, which I agree. But everybody's angry.
I
A lot
know
of
that.
people are angry.
Right.
Okay, so we should never focus on a particular race.
Who is
'Cause
we?
there's white people. People in general that focus on race. I don't like focusing on race. I like focusing on the root of the problem, which is anger. Like even me, I was dating this guy. He had anger issues. He would get mad for anything. You know what I used to do when he was angry? I would just come to him and hug him, and I said,
Oh,
"I love you. It's okay."
you need a hug
I
from
understand.
Mama.
You know, but
Have you overcome
when you
your
always-
anger?
I love everybody. I love you, Jesse. I'm still waiting on you. You and I.
Have
you
you
and I
over-
to be together.
Have you overcome your anger?
No. I'm not angry. I'm a happy person.
Have you overcome your anger?
Yes, I have. I went through.
How did you overcome?
I forgave,
Who-
but that was years ago when I was studying religion and Buddhism. So I learned to meditate. I
Who
learned
did you
to
forgive?
Everybody that I felt wronged me.
Did you forgive your
then-
mama?
I forgive my dad
Did-
for physical abuse and also for never telling me he loved me. So I forgave him years ago.
Did you forgive
And
your
we talk
mama?
almost every day. My mom, yeah, I forgive her because she talks a lot.
You
know,
told
she's a
your
talker.
mother you forgive her for what she done to you?
Of course.
You told your
I don't
mother, I forgive
Yes,
you
I
for
did.
what you... somehow or another, it just doesn't sound like you did that.
I swear to you, I did all this work, healing.
What
Trust
did you,
me,
what did
everybody
you,
needs healing.
what did you say to your
told-
mama?
I told her I forgive. Actually, I told her I forgave her, and that was like, 10, 15 years ago. And I talked to both of my mom and dad. They're still together after 40 years. I talked to both of them individuals. I even sent them on a vacation to a cruise
And
just
so
to show
you
them
don't...
that I forgave.
And so you don't have anger anymore?
No, but the problem is I keep dealing with guys that have anger.
You never
and I
get
just couldn't-
angry? You never get angry anymore?
No, it's hard for me to get angry because I know what anger does.
So you never get angry?
I just told you, it's hard for me to get anger.
Do you ever get
so I
angry?
use exercise. I use exercise as an outlet when I'm upset about something.
Do you ever
But
get
I
angry?
try ever in my life. In the past, yes, but now I know how to
you-
channel that anger into something else.
Do you
have to
ever get
have an
anger?
outlet.
Do you ever get
I just-
angry?
Mr. Jesse, I just answered your question, and you're
No, you
asking
didn't
me the
answer
same
my question yet.
I said yes in the past. I just
Do you
told
ever
that.
get angry?
Yes in the past. Yes.
I didn't ask you about a past. I'm asking, do you ever get angry?
Currently, no.
Do you ever get angry?
No.
So you never get angry.
I wouldn't say never. In the past, I did.
Do you ever
But
get
current-
angry?
You are playing this game with me.
No, I'm not playing the game. I'm
angry?
only asking a question to Natasha. Do you ever get angry? Hello? Natasha?
Are you there?
No, come back to your phone. She gone. What the? Natasha, I don't know what happened, but you're gone. Call me back. Will you call me back? All right? I appreciate your call. 888-7753-773. Let me go to Tyler, our first-time caller out of that's New Heart, a heart of love instead of a heart of stone.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And if you don't do it, man, the women going to destroy you because you're going to be licking boots. They're going to take your money. They're going to use you. They're going to throw you away. They're not going to. They don't care about you. They hate nice guys. Nice guys are angry guys that pretended to be tough, and nice guys who are pretending to be nice are weak, and women know it. And women need men to be right so they can the man can help them overcome their hell that's in them.
That's right.
And so are you doing the silent prayer?
I did do that. When I started dating this gal, I was doing the silent prayer, and it would kind of keep me, straight,
Yeah, yeah.
And I guess I did get away from it because I guess I let the emotions cloud my head.
Yeah. Any man that has emotions is a woman.
Mm.
You have the nature and the mindset of the woman. You can overcome it by being born of the spirit of the Father. Return to your earthly father. By forgiving him, you will return to God and you'll be fine. Your nature, your identity, he will change that from that of the woman, which is of the devil, and he will give you back his nature. So do the silent prayer, stay with it, go and forgive your mother. You're going to shake in your boots, and don't say, oh, Mom, I love you. You don't love her. You will love her once you forgive her, and you will love her with the love of God, his nature. It'll be fine then, but you got to deal with her. Your mama is not a nice woman. Those nice ones are the worst ones because they hide.
Hide behind the niceness?
Yes.
Makes sense.
So whatever they do when you go and forgive them, that's on them. They can act out, they can deny, they can say, oh, I need to forgive you, whatever, right? That's on them. You forgive and God will forgive you. Don't ask for forgiveness. I'm sorry for resenting you. And then God will forgive you.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Let me know how it goes, man.
All right, Jesse. I hope the next time I talk to you, I'm an alpha and not a beta.
That's right. Don't be a beta.
Thank you, Jesse.
All right, buddy. Bye.
Take it easy.
All right. 888-7753-773. Natasha, you back?
Hi, Mr. Jesse.
So,
how are you?
All is well. So, Natasha, do you have anger? Do you ever get angry?
It's part of human nature to be angry at times. So you want a flat-out answer? I shall say, yes, sir.
And why haven't you forgiven your mother so you can overcome that?
Is that a question or a statement?
That's a question.
I have forgiven my mother years ago. I told you I went through healing.
You haven't gone through healing if you still have anger. You're not healed.
No, right now, that's what I'm saying. If you're talking about past tense or present, I'm confused when you say, are you angry? Am I angry right now? No.
If you still have if you still have anger, you said you still get angry, so you still have it. You are not.
My well is clean. My well is clean.
You are not healed
if
you are not healed if you have anger.
Listen, I have no anger in my heart.
You said you get angry. If it's not coming from your heart, where is it coming from?
I haven't got angry in over 10 years. What are you talking about?
Natasha, you said that you still get angry.
Because you don't want to accept that it was the past.
Natasha, you said you still get angry.
I didn't say I still.
And if it's not coming from the heart, where is it coming from?
Okay. I don't still get angry. I told you, I know how to channel my anger.
So you never get angry anymore now? Never?
Don't say never. I don't like the word never because in the past I did.
Natasha,
I don't like when you try to manipulate my words.
Natasha, okay, let's not do the manipulation. You said you never get angry now, right?
Now, correct.
And so, but at one point during the conversation, you said you work it out. When you feel that way, you work it off. How do you work off anger?
No, like I told you, like for instance, 3-4 years ago, I was with this guy who was just angry about everything. I mean, he would yell at his cat in anger, and it just made me sad. And at that point, I'm very shy. Like, I'm not shy, but like if I see a person angry, because I was at that state a long time ago, I just give them love. So you don't have love to give.
How you give them love?
Everyone has love to give. It says it in the Bible.
How do you give them love?
just like I have a portal of life within me where I can have kids, I have a portal of love within me.
How do you give them love?
I just told you I hugged them and embraced them, and I said, it's
That's
okay.
not love, Mama.
So what is that? That's nourishment.
That's hate.
That's making
That's
him feel
anger.
better.
No.
When you make a
No, that's hate, Mama. That's not
so
love.
Okay, tell me what love is, since you the fueler of everything. What is love?
Says I'm what? Says I'm what?
What is love? Tell me.
Love is not hating.
That's not what I'm not asking. What is not? What is love?
Love is not hating.
No. What is love? Don't tell me what it's not. Tell me what is love.
When you don't have anger, when you've overcome the spirit of anger, which is hatred, then you have love.
Okay, then I have love because
You don't have love. You have hugs.
What are you trying to tell me? Are you in my heart? Are you in my soul?
You said
God?
you went and gave hug because you had love to give, and you have no love to give.
Okay, but a person that's angry, you giving them love when they're angry, that is love.
That's not
I don't
love.
know what your Well, honestly, we have a different definition of love because love is unconditional when it comes to God. And if you read your Bible, you would know what love is.
What do you mean that love is unconditional when it comes to God?
Have you read the Bible? I thought you were a pastor. I thought you were Mr. Reverend.
What does that mean that love is unconditional?
Have you read the Bible?
I'm asking you a question here. What does that mean that love is unconditional when it comes to God?
That's what it says in the Bible. I'm just quoting the scriptures in the Bible. Love is unconditional.
Where in the Bible where it says love is unconditional?
Are you serious? Have you read your Bible?
So you the Bible thumper. Where in the Bible?
Don't tell me you're black and slow. Don't tell me you're black and slow.
I am.
It's written in the Bible.
Where in the Bible does it?
No. You're a preacher. You should know.
Natisha,
come on.
Where in the Bible does it say anything about unconditional love?
It says it in the Bible.
Where?
And there's multiple places in the Bible.
Where? Name one.
Have you read your Bible?
Name one, Natisha. You're filibustering.
It's Natasha.
Natasha, name one. I'm black and slow. Forgive me. Name
no, you're not.
one.
You're smart.
Natisha,
don't berate yourself like that. I don't like when you berate yourself.
Before I have to run, name one place in the Bible where it says that.
Go to Luke 1, verse 12. Go to Luke.
And it says that love is unconditional.
There is a lot of...
Hold on, Natasha. I want you to read that Luke thing when we come back, where it says love is unconditional. Back in a moment, folks. Back in one moment.